Training camp went well, man. No excuses. I felt good. Felt top shape. The fight, you guys saw it. It is what it is, Wasn't my best night. Charles Oliveira showed up, the best version of himself, and I couldn't get going, At the end of the day, it was his night, and not going to take nothing away from him, I hate when I had performances like that, the opposition would say certain things that I wouldn't agree with. So at the end of the day, it was his night, and he should celebrate it. My next fight, we're getting one before the end of the year for sure. I would like to get one before the end of the year. There's a saying, you're only as good as your last fight. And my last fight, it went the way it went. So I've been in this position before. That's a crazy thing. I got knocked down a bunch of times in my UFC career, and we always came right back up. So I got a lot more to prove. There's an undisputed title that I want to get. So first things first, we're doing all the right things. We're doing all the right checkups, like what we usually do after every single fight. And after speaking with the doctors, and we're going to speak with the team, we're going to try and reach out to Hunter them to get a new fight. And it's going to be one more this year, These training camps, it's not like lighter weight training camps, but they're still training camps. It's tough. Training camp period is hard. And, we're going to get some time to debrief for sure. You guys already know what's coming next. Probably Japan vlogs. I got a bunch of work things I actually have to do outside of fighting. After that, take a little vacay and then wait for news, like I said, from my team. We'll figure out, and then we reach out to the UFC, see when they're going to throw the next fight our way. My black belt testing, I missed it because I was injured, so I wasn't able to take the test in December. I didn't even know I was going to get my black belt, I just always wanted Master Pedro Sauer to be in the corner in a fight. And I thought, hey, why not now, Against a jiu-jitsu guy in Charles Oliveira, Master Pedro there, which is super cool. I didn't know I was going to get my belt. They ended up gifting my belt after the fight, I know it didn't go the way we wanted it, but the black belt is pretty cool, so, I worked my ass for that. I've been with Ryland for 15 years.
Max, when you walked into the gym, I never once said that we would win. We never once said that we would teach you to become a champ. But we did say that jiu-jitsu would help save your ass. And we teach you how to survive.
No, change your life. Yes, sir.
No other. We couldn't bring the BMF belt tonight. We have another belt that we can get
That's
you.
a deserving one, bro.
Thank you.
That's a deserving one.
It don't matter. Doesn't matter. It's not about.
Yep.
It's not about that.
Yeah.
Never about that.
We escaped back in November. Love this side, bro.
Thank you. It didn't matter in BMF though. Thank you, I was protecting.
You're freaking amazing. Look at that. Nobody don't survive that guy. You did, bro.
Thanks so much, bro.
The ship inside the ring. Yep. Inside and outside, man. That's the most important.
Matt gonna be pissed. I'm so proud of you.
You might tell Matt to do what you did.
I know a lot of people are yapping. We see on the internet talking this is a black belt, this is this. It's funny when people who don't train talk about black belts or whatever, and then when you see Henner say what they said, you can go check that out for yourself.
But to put this into context of what a masterclass this fight was, Charles Oliveira is the most decorated submission expert in UFC history with 17 UFC submissions, 7 of which are rear naked chokes against absolute monsters. Justin Gaethje tapped to rear naked choke. Dustin Poirier, Mateus Gamrot, stud. He even rear naked choked the number 2 submission decorated expert of all time, Jim Miller, in the UFC. This is crazy. And then for him to go against Max Holloway, ground control, approximately 20 minutes in a 25-minute bout. Of that ground control, about half of that time was on Max Holloway's back with body triangle locked in, and he did not seal the deal. If someone would have told you on Friday that Charles is going to spend 20 minutes grappling with Max, half of that time was on Max's back, and he would not get the submission, you would call them liars. Crazy. Crazy. As my child would say, that's cap. There's no way that's going to go down, you guys. There's no way Charles is on your back for approximately 10 minutes of a UFC bout and doesn't get the rear naked choke. But he didn't. But there were people that were like, yo, this is like, Charles made Max look like a white belt. And I'm like, that doesn't sound right to me. That doesn't sound right to me, right? As someone who's been doing jiu-jitsu my whole life, I'm like, no, there's got to be another way to describe this. And I thought about it all weekend, and I said, man, what probably is a more accurate assessment is that Max Holloway made Charles Oliveira look like a black belt, which is
A regular black belt, which is far from what he is.
no, he's a super black belt, you guys.
He's not a regular
He's
black
the
belt.
black belt of all black belts in the UFC, submission expert of all submission experts. So for Charles to be in there, to have him on his back for that many minutes, and to neutralize his #1 submission from the #1 submission artist is nothing short of spectacular. That's crazy, you guys.
That's cool, you know. A lot of people gonna yap, a lot of people gonna talk. Especially we live in a time of social media where a lot of people can hide behind behind their phones or behind a computer. So, you know, when Henry them talked about it, that's all I want to say about it. You know, it is what it is. A lot of people thought so that as soon as it went to the ground that it would be over. You know, I guess a lot of people was wrong. So at the end of the day, I'm happy I got my black belt. I can't wait to show. If you guys think that was all the groundwork that I have, then you guys are gonna be in for a surprise.
So, bro, hey, I never get the BMF title, but I just wanted to see your face change when you see this. On black belt, boy! Bro, I still in Master Panther right here, bro.
You deserve it, man.
Bro, hey, I told right that I was like, the first person I would call is Matt Isoda right now. You're the first person that know that I'm a black belt game.
You know, the first person I called after receiving my black belt is the head honcho, the chief of the gym, Mr. Matty Soda. He's been one of my training partners forever, and I knew he was gonna be pissed, man. He wanted me to test so bad for it, and he started telling me I still need to test for it. So I don't know. He's the chief. He's the head honcho. I might have to do it, but you know, I had to rub it in his face that I got his black belt. So you know, but hey, trial by fire. He said he was like kind of excited. He's like, bro, that was trial by fire shit. That dude had your back for that long. He couldn't get you. Was pretty amazing, but. First person I called had to be him, bro. It had to be him. Me and him have an ongoing bet of submitting, of me being able to submit him. So, you know, that's the next thing that I got to do to that guy. Yeah, the UFC White House card is huge, man. I still got my eyes on it, you know. I got a history with both guys. I got a history with Justin Gaethje. I got a history with Ilia Topuria. I know a lot of people are cutting. I got to spend the octagon with both men. I know a lot of people are counting Justin Gaethje out and for reasons why. You can just watch fighting styles of both guys and you can see the reasons why they are. But at the end of the day, this is MMA. This is mixed martial arts. Anything can happen. You know, any punch, any kick, any elbow, any takedown can change a fight. So I'm just gonna be a fan. You know, I think so. The fans is gonna be the real winners of that fight, and it's gonna be huge. You know, especially with the White House card. I see a lot of people talking about the White House card in a whole and saying how disappointed they are. I actually think the White House card is pretty good, you know. 7 fights. I think 7 fights is gonna be a fast night, you know. The main event is cool, but then talk about the co-main event with Poton going out there and trying to become the first tree division champion. That's amazing. I think it's gonna be a sick night of fights. I mean, yeah, who's next for me? I don't know. I couldn't tell you guys. There's a lot of names out there. I don't know who's the next. UFC is so wild, man. They can call you up the next day and you can be in for a title shot, bro. Who knows, you know? I don't know who gets the title shot right now. 55 is looking really busy at the top, so we'll see what happens. I don't know what guys they want to send my way, but like I said, man, before the fight I was talking about it. I mean, Connor's there, you know. Connor got one over me. He's talking about coming back. I'm coming off a loss. I mean, it looked pretty fun to get down back, you know, with him. So we see what happens. I know a lot of people are worried about the weight and this and that, but if he doesn't want to cut weight, then I don't want to cut weight. We can do it at any weight, to be honest. it's just about getting it back, you know. So at the end of the day, that'll be a fun fight, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what way UFC wants to go, and that's all we can do, you know. Like I said, I got a bunch of things that I need to talk to my team, my family members, with my doctors too. So we're figuring all that out. But hey, man, you know, sign me up, man. If 55 is kind of busy right now, we don't know who to pick. I know Conor keep talking about coming back. That'd be a fun fight, you know. That fight really excites me, and weight wouldn't be an issue.